Yo, what's going on, everyone? It's DLloyd. So we know that the Philadelphia 76ers are interested in trading away Markelle Fultz if the right deal, the right offer comes. But we are hearing that a certain team has already reached out to Philly. They placed that phone call, and they had at least a couple of discussions over the weekend trying to get Markelle Fultz. And that team is the Cleveland Cavaliers. Yes, Cleveland. They are trying to get a Markelle Fultz, at least reportedly trying to get a Markelle Fultz. Now, as of right now, we don't know exactly what they're offering, what Philly is trying to get back in return, but we do know that there are going to be a couple teams that's going to be willing to take that flyer on Markelle Fultz, especially if you believe it's just an injury to the shoulder that can be rehabbed, and you can bring him back, and at this point, you could get him pretty cheap, relatively cheap to what it costs Philly to move up in the draft to get him, because they could have had, Jason Tatum. But anyway, for the Cleveland Cavaliers, when you look at it, they're essentially, yes, they're winning games, but they're still trying to get as young as possible. They're still playing for the future, and that is probably the best move for Cleveland at this moment. Now, they already have a rookie in Collin Sexton who plays the point guard position. A lot of teammates aren't really fond of him, and I don't know if he will be included in the trade. You will hope for Cleveland they will keep Collin Sexton, maybe try to move him a veteran, maybe try to move him a guy who can shoot and spread the ball around, and that would definitely help Philly out, because for Philly, you want to get a shooter, and that shooter could be Kyle Korver. That's who I would assume automatically who could be involved in the trade for a Markelle Fultz. Maybe some draft picks as well in the future. I'm not quite sure. Like I said, we do not know at this moment what has been included or what they have discussed or what Cleveland is even willing to offer for a player like Markelle Fultz. But it could be a good thing. Hopefully he can get a fresh start somewhere else. I do think he'll be traded before the trade deadline. Now, will the final destination be Cleveland? We're not quite sure yet. We do know how these trade rumors go, and teams leak a lot of these trade rumors so they can get other teams interested and maybe even give up more to get that player, which could be Markelle Fultz. But to Cleveland, I would not mind it, especially if you gave up a veteran player for Cleveland and you keep Collin Sexton. I don't mind it at all. Take a chance on a guy who was the first overall pick. You'll get him for literally pennies on the dollar. I think it's a good move for them if they're able to land it. But you guys let me know in the comment section below. What do you guys think of the possibility of Markelle Fultz playing for the Cleveland Cavaliers? Do you think it's a good move for Cleveland? Do you think it's a good move for Philly? Or do you think it's a bad move for either of these teams? You guys let me know how you guys feel about it in the comment section below. It's your boy DLloyd. I'm going to see y'all next time. Peace.